guys, Joanna coming in with another battle replay here for Rome 2. We have a 4v4 siege today. It is the site of the on the side of the attackers though, so we will not be able to see the defending armies. We can see who the armies are that are defending. We will get into them real quick. We have the Boii, who's being commanded by Viking Doomer. Macedon, who does not have a wall artillery, but Macedon is being commanded by Sean. Iceni here being commanded by Human, and the Lusitani here being commanded by Teddy Bear. Let's get into the army comps here for the attackers. We'll start off with the Seleucid. Seleucid is being commanded by Axe Minister. He is bringing with him 6 units of his thorax swords. He's got 3 of them right up here. Sorry, 4 of them right up here on his towers. I believe he has a tower off on the side. Oh, he's got 2 towers on the side over here with some more of his thorax swordsmen. He is also bringing with him 3 units of his Thraeus spears back over here. Oh, those are the pikemen. He's got 3 units of the Thraeus spears. Here are some of them real quick. He's also got 2 units of his thorax pikemen, I believe. Yes, 2 units of the thorax pikemen here, right in front of some of his royal peltasts, and a general here, which is a silver shield swordsman. Way back here, he's got his 4 units of his Syrian heavy archers. Then he's got 1 unit of the Median cavalry, which I believe is way over here on his left flank. He's also bringing with him a unit of the mercenary Syrian armored elephants. 24, there's 12 elephants in this unit. Should be able to do some pretty savage damage. Getting over to his first ally here, we have the Suebi. Suebi is being commanded by Bruno. Bruno is bringing with him 6 units of the Swordmasters. I believe they're all up on the towers here. He's also got a couple of units that I don't really see very often. He's got some Wolf Warriors. He's actually bringing 4 units of Wolf Warriors. Medium melee infantry. I have not seen a whole lot of them, so it should be interesting to see how well they do. He's also bringing 2 units of the Spear Brothers. He's got 4 units of his Longbow Hunters here. Pretty cool looking guys. Not very armored, very light missile infantry. And then we get into his cavalry here. He's bringing 2 units of the Noble Riders, one of those being his general. Moving over to Arverni here now. Arverni is being commanded by Space. Space is bringing with him 6 units of the Chosen Swordsmen. Very solid, heavy melee infantry units. Usually a pretty standard backbone of the Arverni armies. He's also bringing with him 4 units of Oathsworn, and these guys just cause damage. One of the Oathsworn actually is his general. Actually, his general's over here protecting his ballista over here off on the flank. He is also bringing with him 2 units of the Celtic Slingers. He's also got 2 units of the Gallic Hunters. He's got 2 units of the Heavy Horse here. And back over here, he's got a unit of his Chosen Spearmen. Pretty sure that will round out his army. And the final attacking army on the battlefield today, we have the Nervii. Nervii is being commanded by Sense. Sense has brought with him 5 units of his Fierce Swords. He's actually broken up into 2 areas, pretty close by to his army is pretty much close together, so it's not going to be very difficult for him to be able to protect both of his attacking forces. So back to his army, like I said, he's bringing with him 5 units of the Fierce Swords. He himself is also bringing 4 units of Oathsworn. He's got 2 units of the Naked Warriors. One of them, I believe, is here. His other unit is with the mainstay of his army. He's bringing 1 unit of the Mighty Horse. He also is bringing a ballista. I believe his is fixed. Yes, he has a fixed ballista. Oh wait, is his fixed also? No, his can move. Arverni's ballista can move. Okay, so Nervii's ballista, I believe, is fixed. Yes, medium fixed artillery there. He is also bringing with him 2 units of the Spear Brothers, light spear infantry. He is also bringing 4 units of his Gallic Hunters as well. And his general is a unit of the Noble Horse, which is back up over here. Now, I did take a little gander at this replay before I started recording it, just to get the first couple of minutes under my belt, so I'm aware of what's going on. So we're going to stay right here, because starting to see a little bit of the defending armies, and we're about to see a lot more of one of the defending armies. As you can see, the gate has now opened, which usually only means one thing. Well, it could mean two things. It is Rome. Could be a glitch, or it could be 5 units of cavalry coming out of the gate. We have 1 unit of noble horse, and then 4 units of heavy horse, all coming out here from Boii. They're just going to come in here and try and get rid of this force. Mighty Horse is going to come out and try and do what they can to be able to hold off these 5 units of cavalry. But again, this is 5 units of cavalry against 1 cavalry here. 2 units of the heavy horse already into the naked warriors, which probably will not work out very well for the naked warriors, as you can see how non-armored they are. Trusty loincloths, as I have made it to be a little bit of a saying of mine. We do have the noble horse now coming in with a charge. Oathsworn have climbed down off of the tower. The unit of fierce swords have also climbed down off of the tower. Mighty Horse so far not doing that bad. They're only down 12 men, considering they're holding back 2 units of cavalry themselves right now. Not a bad showing. Heavy Horse, though, is going to be able to come around. They've just activated their frenzied charge. They're going to come in with another huge charge in onto the backs of the naked warriors. Let's see what's going on this. So our Nervii is moving some of his Gallic hunters over here. He's going to start getting some shots in there. He's moving over 1 of his units of the Spear Brothers as well. Arverni's sending over 1 unit of his heavy horse to try and give his ally some help. Actually, both units of his heavy horse are on the way over here, which just backs up even more. When you guys are attacking, you definitely don't want to stay very far away from your ally, just in case of a situation like this. When the sally out came out, Arverni obviously was able to send his cavalry on over, but so far the sally out has done some damage. Let's just check real quick. They've lost 14. This unit has only lost 8. Oathsworn have lost 2, and the Mighty Horse are down 28 men. Arverni's cavalry is now over here to help. So the heavy horse is doing still pretty good. Let's check some of the stats real fast. Put it on slow motion. Let's see. This heavy horse unit is at 14. This one at 9. This one at 20. We have a 9 there as well, and the noble horse here at 12. But still, another second unit of the heavy horse now making their way over here for Arverni. Going to crush into the side of that unit of noble horse. Noble horse is probably going to start losing men now, as basically the entire flank force that was over here now making their way over to continue trying to cut down all of these cavalry that's coming out. Arverni moving up some of his towers. Over here he's got a unit of naked warriors and a unit of chosen swordsmen. Starting to see some more of Iceni starting to show up. We have some chosen swords, some painted ones, 2 units of their slingers, a unit of heroic nobles, and back over here another unit of their slingers. Swaby moving up 5 of his towers. Sorry, they are all landing their units up on the walls. Looks like 2 units, 3 units, 3 units of the Wolf Warriors, 1 unit of the Sword Masters up on the wall. But look at what Lusitani has here. I'm going to put it on slow motion again. Look at all of these deployables here. I think he's pretty much got every single type you have. He's got the Sharpstone Bed, he's got the Caltrops. I think I saw stakes over here too. Yeah, he's got a line of stakes here as well. So Lusitani is definitely going to try and hold this as best as they can. He's got a bunch of his veteran shield warriors as his front line. Second line is some more veteran shield warriors. Another unit of veteran shield warriors there. We do see 1 unit of the Balearic Slingers. And on this side he's got 4 units of the Lusitani swords women. And in front of them 3 units of his Lusitani spearmen. Do see that Swaby is starting to move his archers around onto this side. He does have his 2 units of noble riders. Let's get this back onto play. So Lucid is moving his towers up. He's got 4 units of Thorax swordsmen attacking the main wall, 1 unit of Royal Peltasts. He's actually pushing a tower off on this side, which could be a good idea, because if he's able to get over there and capture this gate, oh buddy, the damage he would be able to do with his cavalry. Where did his elephants go? Where are his elephants hiding currently? Not that they can actually hide. I believe they are way too big. Ah, there they are. These, yeah, I can't wait to see what these African elephant, sorry, the Syrian elephants are going to do. I cannot wait. Looks like he's already starting to move his cavalry over here in hopes of being able to go over there. Let's get back over here, see how this sally out has been taken care of. And yes, it has been. It has finally been able to be stopped. We do have one unit, looked like a unit of heavy horse, making their way back around onto this side. So hopefully Seleucid will be able to keep an eye out for that cavalry making their way over. Arverni is moving up 3 more units of his chosen swordsmen. He's got a unit of naked warriors on the ram, which I don't know how good of an idea that is. As they are naked warriors, they will be able to. They will start suffering some pretty good damage from those towers. We also do see a unit of Iceni Britain slingers up on the wall, and they're starting to rain shots down here onto the naked warriors. So, just doing my normal, not trying to be a jerk or whatever, but I just don't really know how good of an idea that is to be using the naked warriors for there. Naked warriors are primarily a shock unit. So, oh wait, what's this? We have a unit of Iceni. Heroic nobles have come out, actually pulling. Are they fighting on the tower? Wow, look at that. I've never seen that before. The defenders are actually climbing up the tower. Look at these guys up here. Look at these 2 guys way up there. They got their own level. Let's stay on them for a moment, see if one of them is going to come out victorious here. Yeah, I have never, ever seen this before. Maybe I've just never looked, but I've never seen defenders climb up and start fighting in the tower against attackers. Very interesting there. Okay, so I don't want to keep staying there for so long. Okay, so Swaby is getting some of his units now down off of the walls. Got his 2 units of his Wolfmasters down, 1 unit of his Swordmasters. He does have all 4 of his archers on this side. Maybe getting ready to start putting some volleys over the wall into some of these spear warriors, I would imagine. Lusitani spearmen, sorry. Over here he does have a unit of his wolf warriors over on this wall, but I do see a unit of veteran shield warriors starting to make their way up over here. Guessing maybe Swaby was going to try and come over and just capture this gate, which would have allowed his cavalry to be able to come on in here and start wreaking some havoc. Guys, yeah, if that is ever an opportunity that you can see or that you can find for yourself, naked warriors did rout, yeah. So the ram has now stopped moving forward, which is going to halt up a little bit of Arverni's assault on the wall here. This fight is still going on. They are still in that tower fighting. That's actually really cool. I like that. Let's see what's going on. Nervii is now moving up his towers. Has he abandoned this attack? He has not. So he's got naked warriors, fierce swords, and 1 unit of his Os1 back over here. Looks like he has pulled his cavalry back over by his main force. Let's see what's going on with Seleucid. Seleucid is now landing some of his towers. He's got some thorax swordsmen spilling out onto the walls here. What do we have for a Boii defense? We have a unit of axe warriors coming up. They're actually challenging the... Oh wait, we have sword followers coming up as well. So this 1 unit of thorax swordsmen are now in combat here against 2 units, 1 unit of sword followers, 1 unit of the axe warriors for Boii. See a whole... Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I would say Lusitani has the majority, if not his entirety of his army down here, aside of 2 units of slingers up here. His general, 2 units of Lusitani nobles. Whoa, those guys are nasty. He's got actually another unit of Lusitani nobles, so he has 4 units of Lusitani nobles. That is rough. I just want to put this out here. This right here is the town center. A lot of people mistake this being the town center because it would make sense, as it is a inner keep. It is defensible, but this is not the town center for this settlement. This is over here where we see the Boii noble horse general here. That right there is the town center. So I just want to get that out of the way there. Oh, we're starting to see some Macedon player, some of the Macedonian army, I should say. Some thorax swordsmen. We already have 4 units of thorax swordsmen, a unit of the Thurios spears, 2 units of their mercenary Cretan archers as well. Ooh, we have a unit here of chosen swordsmen they've made up onto the walls. Doesn't look like there's anything immediately here to defend. Oh, nope, sorry. Unit of thorax swordsmen have just shown up from the fog of war. And looks like they're going to disappear again. I don't know how they're doing that because there's a unit right there. Let's see how this sally out is going. Well, not sally out, but this infantry sally out, I guess you could say. Heroic nobles still out here doing some damage. What are they up to? 199 kills. Wow. They are doing some numbers. Chosen Swordsman here down to 79. This unit 157. I don't know how that happened. They're on the ram. Not sure how they got hit with the burning oil there, but Chosen Swordsman now on the ram, going to get back into trying to bash that wall down. Oh wait, we have some more cavalry engagement over here. A unit of the Iceni veteran riders have come out. We have the Noble Horse General here and his second unit from Swaby, and one unit of the Heavy Horse from Arverni, getting rid of this unit of the veteran riders. So I'm not sure, maybe he came out this way, he was going to try and come over and get some archers, or maybe a good shot in onto some of the Arverni troops. But yes, Swaby did send his general and other unit of cavalry way onto the other side there to give Arverni a hand. Swaby is moving down. He's got some of his units here. Look like maybe they've been hit with some javelin throws. Yeah, we do have a unit here, the Veteran Shield Warriors. Says that they are firing. Don't see any javelins being thrown at current. But yeah. So, oh, I hear slingers. Slinger fire going in. Where are they firing? Let's stay here, try and get an eye on their volley. Volleying into, looks like the Swordmasters here. Yeah, they're volleying into this unit of Swordmasters who are in shield wall, so that should give them a little bit more of a defense against the against the rocks from those slingers. Let's see how Seleucid is faring so far. Unit of Axe Warriors up on the wall here for Boei, taking on a unit of the Thorax Swordsman. It does look like for right now the Axe Warriors are up man count, but it does say the combat is even. Another unit here of the Axe Warriors for Boei starting to make their way over. Probably just going to come over here and block this staircase. Do have the Syrian archers moving up. 4 units of the Syrian archers. Does it say that they are firing? 3 of the units are firing. Oh, he's getting some rear fire in actually onto this unit of the sword followers and axe warriors. Axe warrior unit is already broken. Do have a second unit of thorax swordsmen making their way up. They're coming off of the wall from, I guess maybe they came from this tower. He was trying to come over here to capture this arrow tower here, maybe to silence the ballista there, but unfortunately there is no staircase here, so they will not be able to come down here and capture this tower. Seems that we have a unit of the thorax swordsmen are making their way down the wall here, maybe to come over here and back up this other unit, but now more Boei units are making their way out. He's got 2 units of his Celtic bowmen making their way out from behind these buildings here. Do have eyes on another unit of axe warriors. Combat is now taking place down over here. Let's see. We have the Wolf Warriors, Swordmasters making their ways in. Oh, actually, Swordmasters have made a... Wow, good job there. Good awareness there. He saw the gap between these 2 units of Veteran Shield Warriors. He has put one of his units of Swordmasters through. They are getting shot a little bit. Looks like maybe they're taking some javelin fire from the Veteran Shield Warriors here. Getting some good shots in. They've only lost 1 man so far. So now this unit is going to be able to fold in behind and start breaking some of these Veteran Shield Warriors. Let's see back over on the other side, see how Verni's attack is going. Wow, is this unit still... Oh, wait. He's gotten the gate. He's coming through. He's charging... Oh, he's charging into a unit of Chosen Swordmen who are in their shield wall. That is unfortunate. This cavalry is going to have to get back out of there. Is this gate neutralized? It is. Okay, so the cavalry is not going to take any losses from the burning oil, at least. So that is a good thing for them. But yeah, the cavalry is going to have to pull back out. They've taken... Oh, no, they're wavering. They've taken a lot of losses on that charge. It was a good idea, but unfortunately, Iceni just plugged this gap with a lot of troops. Actually, he's moved his general up front here as well. He's got his heroic noble general up front. We have a unit of the Chosen Swordmen that are breaking. Unfortunately, yeah, probably some good slinger fire. Yeah, 2 units there and a 3rd unit on this side firing up into that unit of Chosen Swordsmen down to 71. They are now routing. I do not believe they're going to get away, so this unit will more than likely be lost completely. Unit of Chosen Swordsmen out here starting to waver, but we do have a unit coming up the tower here. Very depleted unit, though, down to 94 men. Looks like our Verni's just going to try and push their way through the gate, get into combat, maybe start trying to do some damage against some of these Chosen Swordband there. Let's see how Nervii is now doing. Nervii did make a breach in the wall with his ballista, charging in some of his Oathsworn. He's got a unit of Fierce Swords, 2 units of Oathsworn inside the settlement, taking on a unit of Thorax Swordsmen, and over here another unit of Thorax Swordsmen. Let's get into some of the combat here. Take the head down. let's get back to the combat here. Oh wait, Thoreo's spear's actually doing a number on this unit of Oathsworn, now down to 100, losing more men. We do have some of the archers over here as well. Macedon has brought 2 units of archers, 1 unit of archers. He's got Cretan archers there, mercenary Cretan archers, and so he's got 3 units of his Cretan archers, which I believe is the max that they can bring. And he's also brought 1 unit of his normal archers. Mighty Horse have come up close to the gate. Looks like it is neutralized. Oh no, they captured the gate. I wonder why Macedon isn't pushing up to just at least neutralize it again. 1 lone unit of Oathsworn up on the wall. Oh, Nerviar's dropping some more units up on the wall. He's got a unit of his Fierce Swords. Looked like he was going to put a unit of his Spear Brothers up on the wall, but they have pulled back down. And Arverni's attack on this side seems to have been halted completely, so Arverni's going to move his army over and meet up with Nervii here to maybe have a little bit better of a chance in the attack. But unfortunately, as it happens, when one army stops attacking, that basically will allow all of the reinforcements here, or this army, for Iceni to be able to come over here and reinforce Macedon here, which, you know, sometimes that's what happens. You know, it's just when your attack doesn't go well, moving over and trying to give a little extra push with your ally is not always a bad thing. Let's get back over here to Swaby. I did spend a lot of time on that side, so I've spent some time on this side of the battlefield as well. Does look like, unfortunately, we do have a lot of Lusitani nobles, Lusitani units here have pushed back down past their deployables, pretty much decimated Swaby's front line. Unit of Swordmasters here, just standing here, getting pelted. Let's see what we have. Some swordswomen, oh sorry, shield warriors making their way over. Shield veterans, I should say, making their way over. A couple units making their way up to the walls. We actually have a unit of the Lusitani spearmen taking on a unit of swordmasters. One of the units of longbowmen have made their way down onto the ground, and it looks like they're routed. 47 men left in that unit. These other 2 units of Lusitani, 1 swordswoman, 1 unit of the shield warriors making their way over. I don't think the swordmasters are going to last very long. That is going to probably be a little bit of a backfire here for Swaby with his archers up on the walls. Do have a unit of the Lusitani swordswomen making their way up, and I don't think the bowmen are going to have anywhere to really go, because the next staircase is way up over here, around the corner. Actually, that is a long way. Unit of Lusitani nobles have made their way up onto the wall as well. Let's see what kind of infantry Swaby still has left. He's got his 2 units of Spear Brothers. His 3 units of archers are now trapped, essentially. Does have a unit of his swordmasters down here on the ground. And another unit, what is this? There's Wolf Warriors over here taking on a unit of the Veteran Shield Warriors here. Does not look like this attack is going to go very well for Swaby. He might want to try and get his archers back down off of the walls when he can. Maybe throw up his unit of Spear Brothers to try and block the way of this Lusitani Nobles unit and try and get his units back down off of the wall. I don't remember, I should say, if they can use the towers to come back down. That's the problem, though. I think once the unit is off the tower, they can't use it again. The tower can only be used to go up. I'm pretty sure it can't be used to go down. Let's get back over here, see what Seleucid is doing. Doing pretty well. Actually, he's got a unit of his Thorax Swordsman down on the floor, getting hit by a unit of the Axe Warriors here. This unit is now breaking with the Archer Tower here, still giving the Boii a hand. I don't really know how well this attack is going to go. Okay, so he did push up a unit of his Thorax Swordsman. He's got his tower way up over here by the wall. It is at 91% damage, fire damage though. So I wonder why he halted here. Because I think that unit of Thorax Swordsmen, we only see the 1 unit over here of Sword Followers. That could have been a good opportunity for Seleucid to, if he was able to take that wall, I mean, he could have just unleashed these 2 units here, unit of cavalry and his elephants, into these back lines of Lusitani and Boii, maybe come over here and help with Iceni and Macedon as well. I don't know if I would have given up on that opportunity, personally. But yeah, it does look like Swaby is now being surrounded. His archers are unfortunately now locked into melee combat. Lusitani nobles there, crushing into the side of the archers here. We do have a unit of Lusitani's swordswomen up on the wall as well. Another unit of his longbow hunters now routing. Let's get back over onto the other side here, see how Nervii and Arverni are doing. Yeah, like I said, the Arverni have pretty much given up on this attack. What was that? What were those lines? Saw those blue lines, not sure what they were. Let's see how the breach point is going so far. Nervii still funneling units through, starting to bring up his 2 units of his Spear Brothers now as well. He does have a unit of his Naked Warriors up on the wall. Hopefully they're going to be able to come down. If he can get them down off of that wall and come in behind and activate their ability, they might actually have a really good shot of cutting into these Thorax Swordsmen and 2 units of Iceni Warriors as well. Hopefully he does get them down off the wall, though, because they are just getting hammered by these Briton Slingers here. 2 units of Slingers just firing away into these guys. Now down to 135 men left in this unit. And yeah, oh God. Just lost another. They were at 135, they're down to 108. They are losing men quickly. Hopefully he pulls them down off of the wall. Gallic Hunters here for Nervii, getting some good fire in. What do we have? What is that? Thurios Spears up, being moved up here from Macedon as well. Does look like this breach point is being pretty well taken care of. Some of these painted ones, sword bands starting to lose some men. Thorax Swordsman here now down to 100 out of 160 as well. Oh, Arverni making some good progress. What does he have up here? A unit of chosen swordsmen have come up. They're actually getting rid of this unit of painted ones. So good job there. He's starting to make a little bit of a move. Maybe come down over here and just cut off this unit of Briton Slingers too, so he doesn't have to use all of his ranged weapons here. Might not be a bad idea. Oh, what is that? Swaby is... Oh, I guess... Okay, so the Swaby army essentially is gone. He's got his 2 units of Spear Brothers left. Everything else has been destroyed here by Lusitani. So now he's going to be sending over a unit of his Swordmasters, his General, and the other unit of the Noble Riders over onto Arverni's side, which... I mean, Arverni so far seems to be Arverni and Nervii seem to be making the most progress. So far, Seleucid has been pretty much halted on his attack. Another unit here of Thorax Swordsmen starting to waver. We have some O-Swarm, 2 units here of Axe Warriors on the other side here. 2 more units, Sword Followers and Axe Warriors as well, taking on this unit of Royal Peltas. I'm hoping that he starts getting his archers more involved. Actually, wow, somebody over here took a lot of losses. This unit of Syrian archers not looking very good. Oh, Lusitani has a unit of his slingers up on the wall here, cutting this unit of Syrian archers to pieces. Now down to 62 men, still trying to pull away from those slinger shots there. I still think he should have tried to use this wall as an advantage to be able to get his cavalry and elephants in there. Because if he could, I know I said it already once, but if he could have gotten those elephants in here, he had a good opportunity to do a lot of damage. He could have maybe come all the way through here onto Macedon's side with the elephants and cavalry and started caving in the back of Macedon's army. We do have eyes on the Macedonian general here. He's got a unit of his companion cavalry, already down 69. So they have lost 11 men so far. Thorax pikemen starting to make their way over. This wall attack has been halted yet again. Decent amount of units here. Unit of Thorax pikes, Royal Peltas, painted ones, Thurios spears up on the wall, taking out these naked swords. Going to send up a unit of Royal Peltas Charlie just to help finish this unit of naked swords off, so he'll be able to move these units that he has over here to help over with the mainstay of the defense. Let's see, chosen sword spearmen have actually been thrown up into the gap here. What do we have over here? We have some painted ones, Thurios spears, another unit of Thurios spears, Thorax swordsmen, and some Spear Brothers here for our Nervii. Yeah, they are just being locked up here. Oh wait, what is this? We have another unit, Thorax Swordsman, severely depleted unit of Thorax Swordsman coming out here. Probably going to try and catch into some of these Gallic Hunters. But Arverni does have a unit of his O-Swarm here. Should be able to finish off this very minuscule unit. Yeah, this is a full unit of O-Swarm. They should be able to cut these guys up rather quickly without even, yeah, I would say they weren't going to lose a single man. Yeah, that thorax swordsman unit just got destroyed. What is Arverni doing on this side? Arverni is firing up onto the walls, trying to take out this unit of the Briton slingers. Swaby still moving his units around. Swordmasters on their way. We do have the 2 units of the noble riders here for Swaby, though. Final couple of units on this side for Swaby getting routed. Spear Brothers here taking on the nobles, and the Spear Brothers here taking on this veteran shield warriors. I do see, actually, Seleucid is moving his elephants and his cavalry around. I guess he's planning on bringing them all the way around onto the opposite side of the battlefield, which will take these elephants a long time to get over there. As you can see, it says they're moving fast. You can see how fast they are actually moving. It will take them quite a while to get all the way around. Actually, starting to see a little bit more of a push here for Seleucid. He's got another unit of his thorax Thoreo spears in here. He's got the Silver Shield General up in the front. But unfortunately, like it happened on the opposite side, since Swaby has been all but eliminated aside of the couple of units he has on that side, everything that was here for Lusitani will be able to come up into this area and be able to help Boii, which Boii looks like they're struggling a little bit. Let's see how many units Boii still has that we can see. He's got a unit of Axe Warriors there, another unit here, he has his General, another unit of his Celtic Bowmen there. 2 units up on the wall here of Axe Warriors. Balearic Slingers now starting to pull back. And he does. Boii still does have some units down here. He's got Oathsworn, unit of Axe Warriors, and another unit of his Oathsworn down here. So it does look like Boii is actually starting to get beaten back a little bit. Do have a unit of Royal Peltas actually up on the wall, getting some really good fire down onto this unit of Oathsworn. Good unit to quickly get rid of. Actually, Oathsworn, unfortunately, only with 46 kills. This unit of Axe Warriors with only 58. So this could be the start of a push here for Seleucid. I mean, Lusitani is moved up. He's got his 3 units of Lusitani nobles here. But Seleucid could start making a good push coming out of the walls here. Where are his archers? He's got 1 unit of Syrian archers, 2 units of Syrian archers here. I guess his other 2 units have been destroyed. I don't see any more of his archers. That is... oh no, he's got 1 unit of his archers up on the wall here. Maybe they're going to come over here. Oh, they're firing into... They were firing into the backs of these Axe Warriors here. So yeah, these guys need to start pushing out. He needs to get whatever infantry he has left, which unfortunately is not a whole lot. Wow. He's got his Thorax Pikemen on their way up, Thoreo Spears, and 1 unit of Silver Shield Swordsmen. Lusitani now moving over his... Oh, God. Lusitani Nobles and Veteran Shield Warriors on the way over here to plug this gap. I don't think this is looking very good here for Seleucid. He's now going to be having to fight 2 armies by himself. We do see the Boii General coming around, if my mouse would actually do what I'm asking it to do. Boii General making their way around. I'm not sure why he would exactly come over here. Maybe to give a little bit of a bonus, morale bonus to the Oathsworn, but this Oathsworn unit actually exhausted. Not looking too good. Only down 54 men, but they're not looking good. Their morale is dropping. Finally switching them into their shield wall, though, so that should give them a little bit better of a defense. Let's get back over here to Arverni. Oh, wait. Arverni's got a unit of Oathsworn up here. They are surrounded. Thorax Swordsmen and a unit of Painted Ones. But these Oathsworn are still very tough, like I've said many times. They should be able to do a pretty good number. But there's just so many Iceni left. So much of the Iceni army left. They're not even moving. Oh, what was that? Oh, Swordmasters here for Swaby, sending up just 1 lone unit. Don't know why he would have done that. I don't know why he would have done that. 2 units here. We have 2 units of Chosen Swordband, unit of Slingers up on the walls, 2nd unit there. Sometimes things happen in the heat of battle. You just think maybe something's going to be a good idea, but it ends up not being what you wanted it to be. Let's see what Macedon has here. He has actually moved up his unit of the Thorax Pikemen here. This defense does not, this attack does not look like it's going to be a pleasant one as well. Arverni just stacking up units here. He's throwing in 2 units of his Gallic Warriors. Chosen Spearmen here actually starting to get pushed back. by these two units here. One unit of Swordband, one unit of the Painted Ones does have his Oathsworn General up here as well. Looks like they're trying to push their way in. That's actually a pretty good shot. Let's see if we can just make it a little bit more. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Take that shot there. Well, apparently I took two of them. The unit of the Swordband has now broken, though. Painted Ones here probably not going to hold for very much longer, but just look at this defense. They are holding this gap with everything they have, essentially. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units holding this one gap. That is crazy. That is a lot of men holding one breach point. Let's see. Actually, Nervii looks like he's going to start trying to bring his archers around. Does his archers still have ammo? One unit seems to still have their bows out. These other two seem to be out of ammunition. So let's see what he could do. Actually, he could try and bring these archers up and around. Come down through the staircase, maybe get into the back of these Royal Peltasts. It is a depleted unit. I don't really know how well that would work out, though. They are archers. And over here, still more of the same. Oh, these Oathsworn. No, pikes came over. Well, that is spelling the end here of this unit of Oathsworn. They're now being swarmed by the rest of the melee infantry that are there. Unfortunately, Celtic Slingers have been brought up onto the wall. They've been cut to pieces by a chosen swordband here. This is not looking to be very good. This is still an opportunity here, and Seleucid, if we swing back over here... Actually, wait, Lusitani's pulling back. I wonder why he's pulling back. Do they have range back here? I don't see any range. I see one unit here of the Balearic Slingers. Seleucid's still bringing his cavalry and elephants all the way around. These elephants are not going to make it. They're not going to make it all the way over here. I mean, there's only 6 minutes left in this replay. I still think this might have been a fantastic opportunity here. I didn't see, aside of the one unit of the Sword Followers there, I didn't see any other units. So maybe, oh, now Seleucid's being surrounded on this side as well. Not looking very good for Seleucid now. Does bringing over a unit of his Thorax Pikemen, though, over here. Maybe they're going to start trying to push back around this way. These pikemen should be able to just stab their way through these Oathsworn and the Sword Followers. Charging in 2 more units, Sword Followers and Axe Warriors. Hopefully these pikes will get their pikes actually down. There they go. Front line now has their pikes down. Let's just zoom in here real quick. Yeah, the front line does have their pikes down. You can see some of the Thorax Pikemen, though, actually engaged in melee combat. But there we go. So Boii is going to, in fact, pull his units away from the pikes, which is probably a good idea. Which maybe will give the opportunity for these Syrian archers, if they still have ammo, which that unit does not. This unit does, though. Only have 24 men, though. That sucks. I was thinking maybe with the pikes being here now, these units are pretty much clogged unless they came back around, getting some good fire down into these Sword Followers and the Oathsworn, whatever melee he has left, which actually Seleucid does not have a lot of melee infantry left. He's got still 1 unit of Assyrian archers there, 3 units of Assyrian archers, 1 unit of pikes, 2 units of pikes, and his general. This unit of Thorax Swordsmen not looking very good. Taking on a unit of the Varian Shield Warriors here. Volleys of, not Pila. The other word, blanking my mind right now. Javelins, there it is, coming up, cutting into some more of these Thorax Swordsmen. Not looking very good. Lusitania Nobles pulling back, probably because of the pikes there. But yeah, I don't think this is going to go very well. Yeah. Seleucid's kind of attacked a very difficult part of this settlement as well. This is very, I mean, there's only, with this building here, there's only 2 ways to go. And the defenders can literally just line up here and put some over there. And you'll have a tough fight to get through. Again, that's why I said maybe this would have been a good opportunity. But we'll have to see what ends up coming on. Actually, looks like Iceni has thrown more units coming out. It's got some more of his heroic nobles and a unit of painted ones now making their way back inside the settlement. Oh, Nervii's general starting to waver with 80 men, a full unit. Oh, army loss penalties is going to probably start kicking in. And now we have Macedon starting to send out all of his units. He's got some Thorax Swordsmen, Thoreos Spears, Royal Peltas, Thorax Swordsmen here coming out. This usually, when you see the defenders start pushing out through gaps and coming out through walls, through gates and everything, that usually starts spelling the end of an attack. So I'm going to say here, wait a second, what is that? Oh, I guess the Swaby, okay, so Swaby took his general and the other unit of Noble Riders off, I guess to try and help with that gap attack. But yeah, we could see Seleucid, yeah, his median cavalry over here. Only lost 2 men, and they are wavering. Elephants are now wavering as well. Seleucid is gone. Yes, the Seleucid army has been defeated over here. Swaby was pretty much just annihilated right here in this center. I don't think he made it further than the 1 unit of the Swordmasters that made their way through that gap, which again was a really good eye for him. He sent up his 2 units of Wolf Warriors up here in this direction, and then he had them actually wall off, so the Swordmasters were able to come through a gap, which was a really good idea. So guys, more of that advice on attacking. Try and look for opportunities. Always be looking for opportunities. It may look like a long shot, it might look like a not something that will work fully, but it could. You never, ever give up. Never stop trying new opportunities, new tactics, learning new tactics. Never stop trying. That's one big, huge bit of advice that I can give you, is never stop trying new things, new ways of attacking, trying to look for gaps, trying to maybe come up, use the wall, come around, and come down a staircase. This wall is not a good example, because the closest staircase is all the way over here, which, if Swaby had pushed a unit up all the way over here, he would have just been surrounded by Lusitani and Boii. So, but always keep your eyes open for opportunities. Like I said, this attack does look like it is completely over. Let's see what we still have. Arverni is gone from this side. Swaby and Nervii, actually, wait. I don't think there's anything still holding that gap. That would be hilarious. There's only 50 seconds left. I mean, there's still a ton of army on that opposite side. But I think that would be funny if Swaby and Nervii just charged their cavalry through, because it looks like Macedon has brought all of his units out here. I mean, his pikemen are out here, Thoreos Spears, so maybe there's nothing even blocking this gap anymore. I think that just would have been funny if they had charged their cavalry into the city and tried to come over, because the only thing that we saw at the town center there was the heavy horse for Boii. I don't know. I think that would have been funny. 20 seconds left in the battle replay. And looks like the Swaby general is close to being broken. Yeah. It's rough. It is rough to attack sometimes, but them's is the breaks sometimes. So let's get into the army breakdowns here. We'll start off with Axminister with Seleucid. His general here, 146 kills. Unfortunately, his elephants' cavalry were not really used. Archer here, 1 unit, 146, 123, and 88 there. Royal Peltas doing pretty good, 156 and 93. His pikes, 53 and 68. Getting into his Thorax Swordsman, 1 unit here with 131. Other ones pretty much, unfortunately, I think just because, like I said, the choke area that he tried to attack, those archers and slingers on that side just basically had a field day with the Thorax Swordsman. His Thoreos Spears, though, doing pretty good, 147, 114. Let's get into Bruno here with the Swaby. His general, 127 kills, other unit of Noble Riders, 109. His archers, unfortunately, were not able to start getting to go there. Looks like, I think they moved up a little too quickly. He didn't really have that much of a attacking stance, I guess you could say, in order to protect his archers. His Spear Brothers not doing very well. Swordmasters, 113, 140. Unit here with 187 kills. Very good with that unit. Unfortunately, his other couple of units here not breaking 50. And his Wolf Warriors, again, I've never really seen them before. 39, 28, 68, and 16. Let's get into sense here with Nervii. His general, 132 kills. His ballista here, actually, 162. His other unit of Mighty Horse here was 66. His archer's doing rather well. 174, 94, 77, 181. So pretty good there. First Fierce Swords here, 89. Celtic, one of his naked warriors here, almost 100 with 95 kills there. One unit of Oathsworn here, 211, 159, 75, 74, and his Spear Brothers, 63 and 61. Finally getting into Space here with Arverni, who's actually the guy that sent the replay in. So Space, thank you very much for the replay. His Oathsworn General, 159 kills. His Cavalry, 63 and 44. Slingers, not really doing very good. His Archers, unfortunately, not doing very well as also. His Chosen Spearman here, almost 100 with 96 kills there. Chosen Swordsman here, 86, 68, 67. His Naked Warriors, this one unit here that was on the Ram, just got absolutely annihilated. This other unit did not look like they did very well, with only 27 kills. These other couple of units here of Oathsworn, 168, 121, and 78. Getting into the defending army here, first we're going to go in with Bowie, who sent out an initial sally out. Heavy Horse actually not really doing very well, 19, 25, 26, and 29. Not very good. Noble Horse only with 24 kills as well. So pretty good job there with Nervii and Arverni sending over units to help him with that sally out. Very well done. Very well done between the two of them to finish off these 5 units of cavalry. The Celtic Bowman here, 97 and 120. The Axe Warrior is actually a Axe Warrior unit here with 232 kills and 132 kills. Very well done. Another unit here, 86 and 92. His Oathsworn with 186, getting into his Sword Followers, 119, 136, and 145. Getting into Sean here now with Macedon. His Archers just basically had a field day. 213, 144, 113, 141. Royal Peltas, 166. His Pikes, one of them with 90. His Thorax Swordsman doing pretty good. 117, 101, 184, 122, 194, and 92 there. His units of Thoreo Spears here also 126, 189, and 121. Getting into Iceni here, his Heroic Noble General, 121 kills. Slinger's doing fantastic. 257, 221, 105. I'm sorry. Oh, he had a unit of ambushers? I didn't even see them. Okay. Let's see. Getting into his Chosen Swordsman here, 171 for that unit. Druidic Nobles didn't even get used. Doesn't look like they even lost a man. Heroic Nobles here, 67, 53. 296 kills with this unit. Painted Ones, 47, 82. This unit here with 101, 184, and 88. And his one lone unit of Swordband with 138. We're getting into Teddy Bear here with Lusitani. His Slinger's doing okay. One of them was 77. The other one was 69 here. Lusitani Nobles, 174, 278, 105. Fantastic units there. Spearmen not doing very good, but they're there just to hold lines pretty much. 48, actually this unit 102 kills. Well done there. Lusitani Swordswomen 101, 333 kills with this unit. That's crazy. Veteran Shield Warriors here, 91, 350, 207, 353. Wow. 174 and 113. So that's going to be the end of the battle replay here today, guys. Like I said, watch for opportunities, look for gaps, use walls to your advantages. Just try and look for everything. Be very, very field observant. Try and look for any opportunity that you can see to be able to break through the defense, and you will have, obviously, a better shot when you're attacking. So, guys, hope you guys liked the battle replay for today. If you did, make sure to like and comment on it. Continue subscribing to the channel, creeping up to 700 subscribers. Last I looked, 670 right now. Also, I'm going to make sure that I put the Hungry Wolves Discord link down in the description below. So, guys, hope you have a good day, and I will talk to you soon.